Hello, she's Maria Meizoso.
Hello, he is David Cloud.
And this is Greetings for Spain. Hello to everybody. Hello, Maria. How are you doing?
Fine, not too bad. How are you?
Well, here, actually, in our first podcast, I guess. Welcome to Greetings for Spain. And as far as I know, first English program about Spanish music, isn't it?
Especially because it is done by two Spanish people living in London, no?
That's it. People living in London, and I guess maybe first thing that we can say is sorry about our English. We are going to try to do our best, but this is just to teach you or to show you how Spanish indie or Spanish music works, isn't it?
Yeah, actually this is part of our English lessons, so
that would be great. So, I think we'll maybe introduce what we have been listening in our intro, La Reina de Inglaterra, the Queen of England, a theme by Grupo de Expertos Sol y Nieve, that it's going to be the theme that we have chosen to start every podcast. And, we think that it's a great song. Don't you like it?
Yeah, I think it's a good one. I mean, we are here in London, we are Spanish, and every time we listen to this song, it's like something inside us happens. So I really like this song. Yeah, it's a good choice.
So so far here we are recording. I can see you perfectly, your Bloody Mary, in this Sunday morning that you're drinking, so fancy. So how was your week? What have you been listening so far?
Thanks. Yeah, I am doing my best with the Bloody Marys. I'm starting to add some seasonings to the recipe. Well, this week has been quite shocking, I have to say. I was quite surprised when I knew that at the same time, the same day, two rock icons have died. This is Sarah Montiel, Saritissima, and Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah.
Two different icons, but someone that we love or we hate.
huge different icons, and maybe it's a hard way to start our third podcast talking about Sarah Montiel. Maybe a lot of people won't know about her, but it's such an icon for the Spanish music. I mean, she was this kind of diva of the 50s or 60s.
Yeah, even earlier, I think, and we could say that she could be our Ava Gardner somehow. I mean, the Spanish way. We could say, she was an icon, and the thing is that maybe she was lasting too much. I don't know, maybe I'm saying too much. But but anyway, I think everybody knows Sarah, and I think she needed a tribute from us. And
here we are, and I completely agree. So you're going to tribute in your first peak of this third podcast to tribute Maggie Thatcher and Saritissima. And in which way are you going to tribute these girls?
Yeah, it's funny because the other day I was listening to Radio 3, one of my favorite Spanish radios.
That we can say Radio 3 is something like BBC 2 here.
Yeah, it's the same. It's like the national radio in Spain. And I guess that many of us have learned from this radio and listened to this especially when we were students.
Definitely. I think we wouldn't be here if it's not for Radio 3.
Yeah. I have so many good memories. So the thing is that I was listening to this, and suddenly in one of the shows, Capitán Demo, they invited a Spanish band, a young Spanish band called Haz de la Pon. It means become a lap with two P's, so it means from Lapland. It's a funny name, and they were doing a medley of one of the songs by Saritissima and a Hefner song. The one is called The Day That Thatcher Dies.
Well, and that day was the other day. And so in which way? It's like a sort of a cover where they have done, or?
It's kind of medley. It's like mixing, they are mixing a song by Sara, Fumando Espero. It means smoking while I am waiting here.
Well, maybe one of her favorites,
exactly.
Most famous songs.
One of his more sensual songs, I think. And the other song by Hefner. So it's a very weird mix that I think we have to show here.
Well, let's put it. That's our first song here. It's a mix of two songs by Apilánez.
Fumar es un placer genial, sensual. Fumando espero al hombre a quien yo quiero, tras los cristales de alegres ventanales. Y mientras fumo, mi vida no consumo, porque flotando el humo me suelo adormecer. Reiremos ahora que Thatcher ha muerto, aunque no sea políticamente correcto. Cantaremos y bailaremos, porque estuve ciego allá en el 79 y en el 82 tuve dudas, pero el 86 fue una absoluta locura. Y si las profesoras nos toman por locos, es porque sobre esto sabían poco. Por eso al final hubo que jurar que aprenderíamos bien a partir del mal. Y todos los punks y los de la club es culpa de ellos. Y las bandas de rap y las heavies góticas no es culpa de ellos, que sabrán los Tories del amor. Su nombre era Michelle Cox y entre tantas sandalias ella llevaba tacón. La crueldad que el recreo le enseñó puso cadenas a mi corazón. Le hablé de política y ella solo se burló. Y si las profesoras nos toman por locos, el porque de esto sabían poco. Por eso al final hubo que jurar que aprenderíamos bien a partir del mal. Ni todos los punks ni la música club, no es culpa de ellos. Ni las bandas de rap ni las heavies góticas, no es culpa de ellos. Reiremos ahora que Thatcher ha muerto, aunque no sea políticamente correcto. Cantaremos y bailaremos. Ding dong, y mientras fumo el humo no consumo. Ding dong, fumando espero en el reino de los cielos. Ding dong, y mientras fumo el humo no consumo. Ding dong, y mientras fumo ya no domino el mundo.
Well, David, what do you think? Have you heard it before, or?
No. I think I'm completely amused about this version. I think it's maybe if you love Saritissima, it's even a little bit more deeper, the feeling. But amazing version about these really young guys, Apilánez. really good pick for this first song.
Okay, let's see what happens next week. And what about you? How has been your week?
Well, this week I've been listening to a the new song, the really new song of one of my favorite bands that it's called Ellos. Ellos means they or them, maybe. So yeah, they have released this week just a new EP called Lengua Viperina, fork tongue. We can say it's like a snail, the tongue of a snake or something. Yeah, well, and do you know these guys? They define, or in the early ages, they define the music that they do like bastard pop cabron.
I like it. Yeah, sounds good.
Actually, it really, I think, it defines really well, in a really good way the sort of pop that they do.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I've taken today the new song of Ellos. The last album that they released, it was in 2010. Amazing album, I have to say. It was maybe one of, I think it's their fourth or fifth album, and well, it was really good. But what I found out in this Lengua Viperina is like, in a certain way, they have put in the time machine. They are back into 70s, 80s, and in a sort of way, they have become Miguel Bosé.
Cool.
I was thinking, like, how can I explain who is Miguel Bosé? And maybe you can help me.
Well, I think we know some Miguels in Spain. Yeah, but Miguel Bosé, yeah, it's a kind of icon as well, no?
Yeah, it's a pop icon of 70s, 80s. I remember my mom being in love of him. It's sort of pop icon for Spain. So the song really sounds like Miguel Bosé. And well, maybe I think I'm looking at you, and I think you're thinking the same thing that I'm thinking. And it's this podcast is going to be is called Greetings for Spain, and I think we should start giving greetings and these first greetings,
giving love.
Yeah. Well, this first greeting that now we're talking about Miguel, I think it should be to our common friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Miguel, you know we are talking about you, Miguel Prieto. So first greetings for Miguel Prieto, I think.
Cool.
And that's it. Let's listen to the new EP.
Let's play it. Okay.
And let's see if people like it. Miguel, this is for you. Lengua Viperina.
Me lo avisaron pero nunca escuché. Me daba igual, aunque me decían Guillermo, vigila. Me lo contaron pero nunca creí que fueras así, de calculadora y fría, tan fría. Cállate, vete de mi vida, sabía que no iba a acabarse bien. Lárgate, lengua viperina, ya sé lo que ha pasado y tú también. Supongo que lo hecho está, que no se puede rebobinar, usando solo un boli girando la cinta. Que lo que digas te lo vas a inventar y será parcialmente verdad, pero la mayoría va a ser de mentira. Cállate, vete de mi vida, sabía que no iba a acabarse bien. Lárgate, lengua viperina, ya sé lo que ha pasado y tú también. Echa el candado a la puerta y piérdete ya, no quiero problemas, aléjate, da, donde ella sabe que si toco duele. Luego sonríe porque le conviene, va luego a bailar, vestida de fiesta. Cállate, loba manerita, porque al final te sale todo bien. Encima, lárgate, ojalá nunca te vuelva a ver. Maldigo el día en que te conocí, querida mía. Si cuento todo lo que hice por ti,
all, that is lengua viperina. So Miguel Bosé, did you like it?
Wow, yeah. It is like back to the 80s, 100% 80s. Wow. I couldn't imagine that people still are doing so 80s thing. But yeah, I like it. Yeah,
well, that 80s, actually in the EP, the other song is a cover of Los Burros, the band of the before band of Manolo Garcia. Anyway, Huesos, it's the other cover that they make. Anyway, Maria, I think it's time to start. Well, because the podcast, where it's going to be, well, apart from this review of the week, let's say, it's going to be like a sort of different sections that we will start explaining now a little bit. And we will play basically a song each week for each of the sections, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and here comes one of my favorite sections. It is oldies.
Oldies. So I'll take a look back to the when the pop started in Spain.
Yeah, I think we will see, but we can start talking about pop and rock music in Spain, 60s, late 50s maybe.
I'm just a bit scared that maybe some of the music that you're going to play there, maybe I wasn't born, baby.
No, I wasn't born either, come on. I am not so old. I am not Maciel. But the thing is that, this week I have chosen probably one of the best Spanish bands of the mid-60s. It's a band from Barcelona. It's called Los Salvajes, the Wild Ones.
The Wild Ones, and they were so wild indeed.
And they were very wild. And if in the UK they had the Rolling Stones, the Trucks, Small Faces, all these funny and smart people, we had Los Salvajes. So here we are gonna listen to one of the youth and rebellion anthems of Spain in the 60s.
Which song? I'm just learning right now. I'm learning about all this.
It's a song called Soy Así.
That means like I'm this way.
I'm this way. I'm like that.
I'm not going to change, actually.
And I am pretty sure that you are gonna recognize some of the tunes because they were listening to the British bands, and they were playing with some of the tunes at the moment. So here we have Soy Así.
Soy así.
Soy así by Los Salvajes. Wow, what do you think?
I think these guys, they used to do wild things, definitely, because this was a long time ago. And I have recognized that riff of, it was Satisfaction for the Stones, right?
Yeah. There were some of them, like 3 or 4 tunes. But yeah, the first one is Satisfaction. And I really like them. It's full of energy.
It's full of energy, definitely. Well, moving on.
Okay, so we are now doing the second section.
Second section, let's call. It's going to be the song of the season.
Wow!
Well,
what's the plan? We are gonna play every season different songs, and then we are gonna choose
something like that. Actually,
okay.
I think it's a pretty classic of the history of the radio, right? Maybe that's why when we were thinking to prepare this, I kind of liked this section. So yeah, I think, well, the idea is, normally it used to be the song of the summer, but following we can do the song of the season. So now we are in spring, just start the spring.
In spring, maybe in Spain, not in London.
Yeah, it's the London spring, when in April it snows, like last Thursday. It was amazing. I was so surprised. Love this spring. So yeah, I think the idea is here to, well, each week pick a song that reminds us the season. Right now is going to be a spring, and maybe at the end of the season we could make a special, and we can remind the songs that we have put, and maybe pick choose the proper song of the season, right?
Looking forward to the summer season.
Yeah, well, the summer season.
It's going to be very nice. And
I'm going to bring here some of reggaeton that you know.
No, come on.
Now, listeners, please relax. We're not going to bring reggaeton.
Reggaeton is forbidden.
Yeah, it's forbidden. I don't like that word, but it's definitely forbidden. So well, for this first song of the season, that's been my turn to pick, I bring one of my favorite songs of another of the bands that I most like. Mm-hmm. The song is called Mar, el poder del mar, which means sea, the power of sea. And it's a really special band because the band is called Facto de la Fe y las Flores Azules. That way, it's a weird name. That
I think it's better not to.
No, you cannot read it.
No?
It was basically 3 guys doing hip hop, but I mean, I like hip hop, but it's not my favorite. But first time that I listened to these guys, and first time that I listened to them, it was exactly this song, because this song was their first single, or their first album, or the first song that they starting to become in the area, and I love it because it's hip, but it's pop at the same time. And
yeah, I couldn't say it's like it's Totequín or something like that.
You will listen
like
now.
Soft and
exactly.
sweet.
It's sweet,
nice.
and maybe what I most love from them are the lyrics. Maybe it's going to be hard. Maybe if you know a little bit of Spanish, maybe you are learning Spanish, and that's why you're listening to this program. The lyrics are amazing because they talk about sweet, about love, definitely. Well, I hope you're enjoying your Bloody Mary, second one that Maria is doing.
I don't know why, but it's Sunday, I'm thirsty.
That's called hangover.
No.
Well, anyway, so yeah, Mar el poder del mar, it's a song that definitely reminds me spring. It's like the beginning of the spring, is that little voices, little laughs, and it's definitely hip-hop. So
I will say it's delicious.
Delicious, yeah. Well, hope you enjoy it. Here it is, Mar, el poder del mar, o Facto de la Fe y las Flores Azules.
Dices que vengo, que voy, que siento, que escucho, que pertenezco, que sirvo para mucho, que me estremezco, que mi mirada es limpia, suave brisa, que sientes el deseo de tenerme cerca, que te distancias por miedo a perderme, que el barrio es más hermoso desde que aparecí, que soy la flor que alumbra el jardín, el viento que se lleva la señora luna, para que luzca el sol, mi amor. Hoy solo quiero decir: siento lo mismo por ti, el mismo sentimiento por ti.
sí, que bien, que me encanta escucharte, adoro sentirte, verte, moverte y sorprenderte, de pronto haciéndote cosquillas en las rodillas. Que sí, que bien, que me encanta escucharte, adoro sentirte, que el barrio es más hermoso desde que apareciste, que hoy luce el sol en mi corazón. Mi niña, mi amor, mi rayo de luz, el camino que lleva a tu casa es mi alegría. La primavera ha llegado a la ciudad y no sabes lo bien que me sienta, mamá. Los días tranquilos transcurren serenos, tus pasos, los míos, peinando el sendero. ¿Quién dijo que los muertos no iban a resucitar? Hoy llego más puro que el agua mineral. Cara, tu casa, tus ojos sonriendo a mi cara, la brisa a la mañana, el sol por la ventana, la calma, caricias, tu respiración, resuenan campanas desde el comedor, las nubes en el cielo y pasa un avión, dibuja una línea blanca, algodón, tu almohada, tus ojos, tu mirada, estoy en tu casa, adoro tu casa, cambio de color, pasa un avión, trazo una línea, ahora de plata la medalla del subcampeón, hoy gano, tú ganas, ganamos los dos, 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 hoy gano, tú ganas. Esto no se para, 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 esto no se para.
All right, Mar, el poder del mar. I think we all feel now more calm and a little bit more in spring. Actually, you have to say that today is an amazing day. It's sunny and it's about 20 degrees or something.
We cannot complain.
No, definitely not. Moving on, next section.
Section British Invasion.
British Invasion.
That's a proper section.
That's a section that you have bet for it.
Of course. I mean, I think that, and I think it still is like that. Spanish music is some of the bands are, or mostly all of the bands are indie bands, are basing their sounds and their tunes on. The
influence are there,
exactly.
And they are since the beginning. I think
and
British Invasion is definitely something that needs to be there.
Exactly.
And we need to show actually.
And it's still like that. I mean, we started in the 60s. Trying to play like the Rolling Stones, like the band the band we were listening before, the Los Salvajes, and now it's still like that. I mean, many bands, many singers are listening to the British band, so I think this is a proper section.
It's here from where it comes, the pop and the rock, and I think it's so right to make this section. So what have you bring today to this British Invasion, this super influenced song by British music?
Yeah, today we are still in Barcelona in the 60s. We listened it before to Los Salvajes, and now we are gonna listen to Lone Star, a Spanish 60s band. And it was funny because they were covering all the tunes in England in the 60s. I mean, all the hits.
But what you mean covering? It's proper covering. It's like
I mean, it's covering but translating as well. I mean, there was an exercise at least of translating the songs.
It's also, as this is for our English lessons.
Exactly.
That was their English lessons.
But it's funny because I mean, this band was really good. But you can find that the songs they were playing, mostly all of them were covers and translations from hits in the UK. So it was funny because the Rolling Stones, they had this hit, Get Out of My Cloud.
Get Out of My Cloud. I love that song.
In September, they were having the single in September in the 65. And before finishing the year, this Spanish band, they got the translation of Get Out of My Cloud.
So please don't tell me that they proper made like the Spanish Get Out of My Cloud.
Yeah.
That's it.
They did it, but it was. I mean, it was part of the game. I mean, it was like that. We wanted to be cool, and one of the ways to do that was copying and translating. And I have to say that, if you ask me, I am pretty proud of that, because if we didn't have that, maybe we were still doing other things. I don't know.
What better way to do an exact copy of a great song?
Now it could be. I mean, now it could be not very well seen.
But in those ages, in the 60s, completely different.
Yeah, I mean, we are now. I mean, the things now are going
it's
faster.
It's so easy to get
having
access to music
exactly.
there, but you have
That's
to.
the point. Yeah.
You have to think that there were in 60s just one radio in Spain, maybe,
exactly.
and nobody knew what was Rolling Stones or wherever. So these guys basically then listened to this and they said, "This is great," and we're just going to show it exactly like it is, but in Spanish, so people can understand it.
But I think it makes sense. I mean, there was no internet, there was no. I mean, television was not in all the houses in Spain.
Well, definitely not.
It was a very good way of introducing British music in Spain, and. Yeah.
I think it's perfect song for start this section, British Invasion, and I can't wait to listen to it.
So this is Baja de mi nube, Get Out of My Cloud, by Lone Star.
Soñaba que vivía en el ático de un rascacielos. Yo estaba tan contento entre nubes sin casi ver el suelo. Desde allí yo le hablaba a la luna, al sol y a las estrellas. Y veía a los pájaros pasando en infinitas vueltas. Y digo, tú me puedes marchar y de mi nube bajar. Tú te puedes marchar, porque yo quiero solo estar aquí en mi nube. Sonando está el teléfono y contesto para oír quién me llama. Una voz pregunta si aquí arriba nunca nadie va a la cama. ¿Y qué es esa música infernal que por mi casa suena? Yo contesto que aquí en las nubes pasa que a veces truena. Y digo, tú me puedes marchar y de mi nube bajar. Tú te puedes marchar, porque yo quiero solo estar. Y digo, tú te puedes marchar.
Baja de mi nube by Lone Star.
Definitely a great cover. Definitely.
Yeah, sometimes I think that when you listen to 60s music, it's another kind of feeling. I mean, I like the music that that we are listening these days, but it's full of something different. It's full of, I will say, energy. I will say happiness. I will say, I don't know. Are we getting depressing or what?
No, what I think, and I think that people will realize, and maybe also us will realize, is like Maria and me and myself. We have different views, or different. We have arrived at the same point, but we become from different parts of music, I think.
Yeah, okay.
So here I'm learning. I mean, I don't know basically nothing about these 60s, and I love it, and I'm completely amused. But we'll see how we get. I think it's been a great song to start.
Yeah. I mean, I think all these are always there, and many of the bands that are playing now are basing their songs on the.
And I just know
this.
a little all of that music, and I'm going to learn a lot, I'm sure, about that.
So this show is gonna be kind of English lessons and music lessons for me as well, because I am not more into the new bands. I know some of them, but it's gonna be a good exchange.
Exchange, definitely. So, well, moving on.
Yeah.
I think next section is basically the opposite of what we just have listened. Next section we have called them Lost in Translation. And
that's funny. That's really funny.
And what we always will bring here, it's a song that is going to be sung in English by a Spanish band. That at some point is quite typical. It's a lot of bands that sing in English, but sometimes they are well done, and other times not at all. For today's first song, Lost in Translation, I'm bringing a song that I love. I completely love. I think it's great. And I think this guy was trying his best. And here we are talking about Enrique Castellón Vargas, as well known as El Príncipe Gitano, the Gypsy King.
Bravo.
The Gypsy King, yeah. Well, this guy, I've been reading a little bit. I'm not an expert. I think most of the people know his version of In the Ghetto, that it's actually the song that I'm bringing today to start this song. But what I've been reading is this guy, he was a gypsy flamenco singer, but he was also actor.
Really?
He acted in more than 5 movies between 50s and 70s. He also did his little things in bullfighting.
So he was a multitask.
Well, actually, I would like to define him. He's like the Renaissance man, but in Spanish cañí. Like
it's our Leonardo da Vinci or what?
Something like that. He could do everything proper Spanish, like singing and bullfighting and flamenco.
Okay, he was an artist.
I mean, so this guy, El Príncipe Gitano, he found himself at some point living in Las Vegas.
Really?
Singing in Las Vegas in some of these. And he started loving so much Elvis Presley that he needs, actually, to make this version of In the Ghetto.
Oh, wow.
So yes, I mean, he loved that much. He didn't really care about his English, as you will see.
I mean, he invented another.
He tried, and he made this version of In the Ghetto that became the version. Actually, it's from Mac Davis, and it was Elvis who made it really famous. And it came out in the '68, and right a few months later, he made this cover, and well, I've read. And I don't know if believe it or not, because this is a little bit strong, I have to say. But what I've read, and I like to believe it, is like after he made that version, Elvis listened that version, Elvis loved it, they meet in New York.
No.
And that's true. And Elvis started loving flamenco because of El Príncipe Gitano.
No way, really?
And they become friends. And that's the story. I want to finish this section, and now we are going to listen to In the Ghetto
yes, please.
of El Príncipe Gitano, and you're going to love it.
And there's no fry on the calling great Chicago moon, baby Benny Charlie's morning in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
And the her mama cry. Cause ni figuan sido ni modriti en grima fin de ghetto. Piponjo on the time de chili hil pija e hil grovion guillon mande. Tu que lo que yo a mí hago y chubla y chusi de gui simple tenanguen angur de donde güey de vuelte And the Welgen Heikiliti we Reni was places streety white blues in the ghetto. And the Hangai Ben. So she started to run a street, nearly just to feel he found facing the ghetto. The quaney and depression the Yoma break away. E he say call stilicare, kill to run a street far he won't mama cry. As the crown and the run street, you my face down the street if in the ghetto. And the young man died. On the cold and grey Chicago moon, the little baby Charlie is born in the ghetto. And his mama cried.
In the ghetto, definitely.
Wow,
in the ghetto.
So shocking.
El Príncipe Gitano, the Gypsy. I was saying the Gypsy King because I miss with the famous Gypsy Kings is the Gypsy Prince, the Gypsy Kings. Yeah. Príncipe Gitano. It's like the Harry, but in Gypsy.
Yeah, but he could be a king.
He became also.
Yeah. My God, I am completely shocked about the story of Elvis and this guy. Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, where I was reading, they start saying that was the beginning of this mix of flamenco and pop and rock. So that's where beginning the influence there.
It was because of this.
The friendship of
Gypsy Prince
and Elvis Presley. Cool. That's it, in New York.
Cool.
Next section, and I have to say that I start seeing your face becoming a little bit sad.
Well, life is sometimes it's happy, sometimes it's sad.
Yep.
We cannot be always smiling.
And I can
even if we try. But this is the driving me crazy section.
I think all of us have so many songs that we have been listening like crazy with somebody has hurt us.
Yeah, and since we are here having this nice Bloody Marys and sharing this time and talking about ourselves at the end because we are playing the music we like.
And that's the way it's going to be.
Exactly. Why not? I mean, this section, Driving Me Crazy, I think is something that maybe can be a little bit more personal or more emotional.
It's going to be personal.
So I remember maybe like 3 years, I think it was 2010. I was having not a very good time. You break up a relationship and you feel...
Here you have your tissues if you need it. It's all right.
Thanks. And I remember I was listening to I mean, I am always listening to music, but those days I was especially listening to music in the office. I was with my headphones. I was like, out of the planet. And my brother came to me and told me, okay, listen to this album. It's quite good. I really like it.
And almost you kissed yourself.
No, the thing is that, okay, it was maybe not the right time to listen to this album, but because it's a bit sad, but at the end it has kind of happiness. But it's a song for sad days, but I think it's a great song, and the pace and the rhythm and the lyrics are amazing. It's a bit long. It's around 5 minutes, I think. But if you know it, you will be agree, I think. And if you don't know it, I hope you like it. It's Amigos Imaginarios.
Imaginary Friends.
Imaginary Friends in English. And the song is called Cleopatra, Reina de África.
The Cleopatra, King of Africa.
Queen of Africa.
And, greetings for Spain. who are you greeting? Who are you going to dedicate?
No, that's that. Oh, I think. Well, yeah, maybe my brother, because my brother.
Second greetings to your brother.
Yeah, second greetings to Little Willie.
Little Willie, that's for you.
No he vuelto a hacer la cama. Tu olor sigue en mi almohada. Tengo miedo a olvidarme cuando me llamabas y sin importar la hora pasabas por mi casa, siempre un poco tocada, y tú reías y besabas, reías y besabas. No he vuelto a interesarme por ninguna otra espalda. Conozco bien su forma, donde empieza y acaba, pues ocupé mis noches y todas mis mañanas en mirarla con calma, y tú reías y besabas, reías y besabas. No te vi desde aquel día en que dijiste sin lágrimas, no sé por qué lo hiciste. Podría perdonarte, pero jamás amarte, pues no puedo olvidarme de que dejaste aparte todo lo que importaba, todo lo que importaba. Yo pude darte todo y tú mentías y besabas, mentías y besabas. Ahora no quieres mirarme, ahora que no pides nada. Podría darte todo, podría darte el alma. Ahora no quieres mirarme, ahora que no pides nada. Recuerdo muy bien cómo reías y besabas, reías y besabas, reías y besabas, reías y besabas.
Well, how are you feeling now, David?
Well, I cannot stop reminding reías y besabas. You smile, you laugh, and you kiss.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you. It's up to you.
It's a nice song.
Really nice song. Really nice song. Little bit sad, I have to say, but nice.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we are almost there, no? We are going to
getting to the last section before what will be the final section that we'll talk later about that.
Surprise we have for you.
I don't really know how long it's going to be this. Hopefully next podcast will be around 1 hour. I think this one is going to be a little bit longer. We'll see.
This is our first test, so let's see. I think
it's the pilot. Let's say it's the pilot.
And we cannot cut ourselves.
No, definitely not. After 4 Bloody Marys, I definitely cannot cut.
I think people are gonna start noticing that we are talking fluently,
and we invite people to listen to this drinking Bloody Marys.
Of course. Yeah.
So next section will be the last one before the final section, and it's against a little bit opposite of Driving Me Crazy, because I was so supporting this section that is flirting songs.
Oh.
How many times as well that you have been listening like crazy one song to hurt yourselves maybe. Now you have also listened to song thinking about somebody in a lovely way, in a way that you like, or you feel in that way and you love, and you would like to put that song to this girl or this guy, and just would like to happen what exactly says in that song.
Oh, really? Wow, nice. Yeah.
I think there are songs, and today I'm bringing one.
Mm-hmm. Which one?
And it's called Hasta que te hartes, de Julio de la Rosa, which means until you get sick. And maybe the title can sound like, really? Is this going to be like a flirting song? Are you sure about that? But yes, I'm sure. I think there's a super strong, the chorus, I would like to actually tell that. I love this part. It says like, si te gusta verme tanto, quizá podríamos quedar todos los martes, hasta que te hartes, hasta que te hartes, hasta que te hartes. And I think,
to translate it.
Yeah, okay, so it means like, if you really like to see me that much, we can maybe meet every Tuesday until you get sick. And well, maybe this has this special
really
thing.
Nice.
It's nice, but it's, you know what, it's even nicer when you meet a girl on a Tuesday.
Come on.
And it's even nicer if it's the first time that you meet her a Tuesday morning, and you would like to happen that every Tuesday.
Oh my God, wow.
What you have to say?
Here comes the Latin lover. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, no, but it is. So, no. I
Looking
hope...
forward to listen to this.
Okay, so this is Hasta que te hartes, until you get sick, of Julio de la Rosa.
Vamos a meter la pata hasta que ya no quepa más. Vamos a contar mentiras, ya verás, se harán verdad. Vamos a minar esa autoestima, a ver si se hunde ya. Si te gusta verme tanto, igual podríamos quedar todos los martes, todos los martes, todos los martes, hasta que te hartes. Vamos a chantajearnos a ver quién aguanta más. Vamos a probar el tope al que podríamos llegar. Vamos a inventarnos algo que nos haga delirar. Si eso es lo que te gusta, creo que te lo voy a dar. Todos los martes, todos los martes, todos los martes, hasta que te hartes. Todos los martes, todos los martes.
Todos los martes, hasta que te hartes.
Well, very nice song, yeah, indeed. And now, warming up the engines for the final section.
The final section is going to be a special one.
And what do you think we have for the final section? Okay, we have thought about having kind of battle, kind of fight.
Yeah, it's like
between us.
It's been something typical with bands, the battle of bands as well.
Exactly, yeah. It's kind of who is playing best.
Yeah.
So
who's picking best songs?
Okay, exactly.
Maybe you can vote in our comments below here.
Yeah, I think it's quite funny. I mean, the thing is that we are choosing a topic and a song regarding the topic without, I mean, David doesn't know what I have chosen, and I don't know what he has chosen.
Exactly.
So we come here and we say, we have this song for this topic.
Exactly. So the topic, it's called the Battle of the Week.
The Battle of the Week.
The Battle
it has
of the
to
Week.
be a proper battle.
And this week, as is the first one, we have decided a randomly theme, subject. Maria chose it actually, and it was a song that means like a song made for a movie, for a Spanish movie, right?
Yeah, it's like a soundtrack song
Exactly.
for a Spanish movie. And because in Spain we also do movies.
Yes, unfortunately. No.
Come on.
I'm kidding.
And
Pedro, sorry about that.
and the thing is that, okay, I have chosen one of my favorite composers in Spain right now. Is not from the 60s. Let's please.
So actually the film is in black and white. That I wouldn't be surprised, or it's in color actually.
Yeah, the film is The Wizard of Oz. No, come on. No. The thing is that I have chosen, I am pretty sure you, or maybe you don't know it, but it's Mastretta, it's Nacho Mastretta, and he's a composer.
I don't know Nacho Mastretta.
You don't, come on, David, I cannot believe it. You don't know Nacho Mastretta? Okay, he's doing a lot of, he has a lot of albums in the last years. He's more instrumental, he's doing more instrumental music. And he was doing the soundtrack for the movie called Gran Vázquez. You know
okay.
You know
El Gran Vázquez. This was a comic drawer.
Exactly. He was
really famous in Spain.
A comic drawer, and Santiago Segura is the main character. I mean, he's Vázquez.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack is delicious. And there is one of the songs that I really like, and it's called Vázquez Boogaloo.
Vázquez Boogaloo. Looking forward to listen to that.
And it's delicious. Let's listen to this. Mastretta, Vázquez Boogaloo.
Well. Sorry, I have to say that it's been all right. I was expecting something more threatening for your side. I was expecting something like marvelous.
Oh, wait.
No, this is a proper battle. Okay, so my turn, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So what I bring today for the battle of the week is a song that it's called Yo También, Me Too, for a movie that it's called Yo También, Me Too. Mm-hmm. And I found myself in San Sebastian Film Festival, the city where I'm from, and I was watching the premiere of this movie. It was supposed to be one of the best movies of the festival, and when I was listening, and you start listening to the music of the movie, and I was thinking, like, I perfectly know that La Casa Azul has done the soundtrack of this movie. And I was right. So La Casa Azul, Guille Milky Way, is a super pop indie artist in the Spanish indie. I love it. It's one of my favorite bands as well. Mm-hmm. And he was asked to do the soundtrack. He made the soundtrack, and also he made this special track for the movie that actually it won in 2010 the Goya, that it's like the BAFTA or the Oscars in Spain, of best song of the year. So
really?
I think I'm already winning. Ooh. I want to tell.
Well, let's see.
So yes.
Hold your horses.
The movie is an amazing movie. It's about a guy's kind of true story, a Down syndrome that finished a university. Actually, the actor is the Down syndrome who finished first degree in Europe, mm-hmm. and he started working, and he kind of fall in love of one of his colleagues at mm-hmm. work. So this is an impossible love, of course, because it's a Down syndrome of a normal girl there, and the best way to express it, and I completely agree with Guille Milky Way, La Casa Azul, is a rumba, because I think rumba it's one of the best way to express like when love hurts or something like that.
Okay.
So well, here it is, Yo También, Me Too by La Casa Azul. Okay.
En tu soledad, lo que tú suspiras por tener, lo que no te puedo dar. En el mar, todo es turbio cuando hay temporal. El oleaje no te deja ver que la orilla está al llegar. Yo también tengo sueños en mi corazón. Yo también me enamoro sin explicación. Algunas noches lloro sin cesar. Yo también sé que te podría enamorar. Yo podría hacer que se parara el mundo si tú me dejaras tan solo un segundo de tu amor. Mi amor es tan profundo, yo conseguiría la mejor estrella. Yo te la daría por ser la más bella, amor.
I think it's an amazing rumba. I think I love it.
I thought I was listening to Peret.
So, well, that was the battle, and well, we have think that the who wins will decide Maria's neighbors.
Yes, we have asked the neighbors about the songs we have played, and my neighbors are very friendly, and they have said that the one by Mastretta was more. Yeah.
Have told you, don't like your neighbors. Since first day I saw them, I say like, don't trust in these neighbors.
Next show we will do it in your neighborhood. Let's
so actually Mastretta wins.
Mastretta wins.
El Gran Basket wins. And that's going to be the song will finish the show. That's the deal.
Yeah, we will play it again. And regarding the next topic for the next
because
battle.
The one who wins the battle
picks
next topic for next week.
So I was thinking about trying to find English speaker bands or singers and a song played by them in Spanish.
Well, I see what. Okay, so for example, let's imagine, I don't know, Rolling Stones singing in Spanish, for example.
Or the Beatles.
Or the Beatles, okay. That's quite challenging, actually.
Yeah, it can be, British bands, North American, Australian, English speakers.
Okay, singing in Spanish.
English speaker bands.
So they can feel the pain of the lost in translation.
Exactly. We are not only the ones struggling. So, yeah, that will be the next topic for the next show.
Okay.
And
well, Maria, thank you very much for sharing this time for me. I'm having great fun. I hope our few listeners that we start having are liking this. Thank you very much indeed for listening this until the end.
You're very welcome. Did you like the Bloody Marys?
Well,
were they fun?
I love the Bloody Marys, and I have to tell that she has also given me excellent cheese and some Spanish food. That actually that's why I do this. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it.
Come on, this is greetings for Spain. So
excellent. Well, I think this is the end. Thank you very much for the listeners as well. You're listening to this crazy thing that we are starting now, and who knows, we'll finish hopefully long time from now.
Okay, so goodbye, and thanks a lot for listening to us.
Okay, so goodbye, thank you very much, and remember that next week we will talk about Julio Iglesias, but that will be next week.
Yes, please.
Thank you.